All the problems led Britishers to think about their strategy so that they can come up with something new which can make them earn more and more revenue, which can make this trade again a profitable thing for them. So after 2 decades of long discussion, they come up with a new revenue system that was permanent settlement. It started in 1793 and it is said to be started by Lord Cornwallis. Now, what were the features of this system and what were the shortcomings of the system that we are going to read? As its name implies, permanent settlement system. As per this system, the revenues were fixed and it was said that the revenue is not going to increase in the coming future. They are going to remain permanently fixed. That is why the system was named as Permanent Settlement Revenue System. The Rajas and the Talukdars were recognized as Zamindars. The Rajas and the Talukdars were the local, you can say, ruler who were earlier collecting the rent, because most of the land belonged to these people, and that is why they were now known as the Zamindars, because they hold most of the land areas, and farmers used to pay rent to these Zamindars so that they can do agriculture on those lands. And the Zamindars, means these Rajas and Talukdars, were supposed to pay taxes to the Britishers in the form of revenue. The amount to be paid was fixed permanently. That is why the system was called Permanent Settlement System. What were the shortcomings of this system? The system expected the zamindar to work for the improvement of land. They did not make any such efforts. The result was that most of the zamindar were unable to collect revenue and lost their zamindari. Now, this system was designed by the Britishers so that zamindar will work to earn more and more rent for the farmers. They will do some improvements in the agricultural system, and in return they will get good rent, and in return they will give more revenue to the Britishers. But zamindar did not felt like putting any efforts in improving the agriculture system of India, which in turn led most of the zamindar to lose their zamindari because they ended up not paying revenues to the Britishers. Revenue was kept high with the motive that company would benefit, but as the revenue was fixed permanently, the company could not benefit even if the zamindar increased the revenue. This is the most important and the biggest shortcoming of this system. The Britishers fixed the revenue, which was quite high, but still it was fixed, means in future if the zamindar get more of the profit from the rent, still Britishers cannot increase the revenue. They are going to share the same amount of profit that they have fixed already. Only the zamindar had the possibility of earning more. That means this created a possibility for a zamindar to earn more in future, but not to the Britishers. Result was that the company's motive to meet its expenses of administration and trade through revenue failed. So in short, because of these important shortcoming, this permanent settlement system, which was launched in order to increase the revenue, could not fulfill its objectives and thus called back.